Hello, YouTube. It's me, Plazukas, and I told you that I would do a follow up on the video once I kind of figured out who this person was. Someone commented on my YouTube, and then there was another person that basically shared a tweet from an individual that used to live with Tectone, and they recently separated. And I remember one stream when I was covering Tectone pretty consistently spoken about like there was no hard feelings, there was no love lost, that they were just kind of like taking each other, having a break and stuff like that, and that the person, the individual, which in this case is Pink Chew, cosplays, probably butchering that name, and we're not going to be strolling up and down this Twitter feed because let me just tell you, okay, this is about as similar to Tectone's Twitter feed, but in this case, it's actually a real woman that's displaying all of her goods. So the actual thing that we need to focus on specifically for this video is when she says, "Look, I'm dealing with a lot, and there's a lot that I want to talk about now, but it's not the right time. There's so much that happened, but I need to do this the right way, and when it's appropriate, I'll come out with my story." I can only imagine what's going to happen here. And it's ironic because this is the same person that defended Tectone when he basically got divorced. And then she went after his wife, and there was a whole controversy over that. She basically had protected him, defended him, and he used her constantly. Whenever he was against the wall or had some kind of negative take against women, he would bring her in and say, "Yo, have I ever done anything bad to you? Am I always great to you? Blah, 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 blah." And now it's ironic that she's coming out and saying these things. Now, listen, you might take my smile as some gratification. I don't know why I'm not able to like zip it. I do not have any ill will towards anybody. And I do not think Tectone is a bad guy, nor do I think any of the things that he did probably reaches the level of, you know, illegality. Cancelable, maybe, possibly, potentially, depends on who you ask. To his audience, to his, you know, to core supporters, no. And he's going to have like 1,000 to 2,000 of those people. Are they all 12-year-olds? Possibly. But it's still an audience that is recognized by Twitch. Apparently, and I didn't know this until this recently, you can be 13 and up to go to TwitchCon. I think that's a little bit crazy, but okay. I think most concerts require you to be at least 16 to 18. Is that not correct? But a TwitchCon is 13 and up. All I'm saying is that that's a bit weird, especially with what we've seen with recent content creators and social media members. But hey, listen, it is what it is. I'm just calling it out. So I don't know what's going to happen from this. And listen, I don't know what to believe. I don't even know. And I know this is not the way to think because the common trend is to always believe the allegations, always believe, especially women and stuff like that. But I don't prescribe to that necessarily. I want to hear what people have to say. I want to know what other people have said. I want to kind of get it on all sides to kind of make my own opinion. And do I sometimes make an ass of myself, make assumptions, come to some, you know, stupid conclusions? Yes, I do. And hopefully when those things arise, I'm man enough to, hold myself accountable and correct my statements or to say that I was wrong. And I have. And I will continue to do that. But we'll just wait and see. And maybe they'll deal with this privately. Tectone has alluded that he wants to deal with this privately. He wants to have a conversation with this person. He does not want it to go public. He does not want any of this stuff to happen. And I'll be honest with you. Because it's specifically this individual who has lived with him after the divorce, and it was during that whole time with that controversy, if I was Tectone, I wouldn't want this to be public. And I would agree with him, whether or not this is true or not. And maybe some of this stuff ain't going to be true. But I'm not trying to like, you know, reduce her or their credibility. Like I don't want to do that. Like initially, I will obviously, I will follow. No, I'm not gonna follow because of the feed in this, and I stopped following somebody else because their feed is just too overly, you know, gratuitous for my liking for what I want in my actual feeds. And this is why I don't even go on Twitter half the time. I just seek out stuff that I want to see, and that's it. Because if I try to look down the feeds, it's bad on Twitter, especially for someone as old as me. So that's where we're at right now. This is just a follow-up video from Tectone's previous video, and I will keep everyone updated pertaining to this particular story. So watch this space. My name is Suzuki. If you like this content, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.